What is going on? Beyond the break here with our weekly eBay purchases. Have a small order here, 18 cards, only 18 cards. We'll say have a couple of orders for some reason stuck in transit, so not entirely sure what's going on there. But yeah, small order, kind of a little bit of hodgepodge of everything. Primarily starting to shift towards football as the season winds down, the Super Bowl coming up. I really want to start focusing on some players that have that potential for breakout years next year or had coming off a strong year that their card market still, I don't think, has picked up greatly. So diving into a little bit of that. And then, of course, obviously baseball and then a little bit of non-sports related, trying to work on a large order for that for PSA. But with that being said, let's just dive into it. So here we got a Elite Teams Gold. This has a cool all three Hall of Famers, Gates, Breeze, and Tomlinson. This is numbered to 250. A Micah Parsons Classics rookie. Here's a Curtis Martin Dunrose Classic. This is numbered to 100. Like I said, some of the non-sports stuff, sticking with some Star Wars. This is the Green Wave from 2024 out of 99. Another one with the Ewoks and CP3O and R2D2. This is numbered to 199. Here's a Vince Carter Quartz Center Court from Topps. This is numbered to 149. Cool little Anakin Yoda card, numbered to 150. Here's a guy that I'm picking up a little bit of heading into the off season. Kind of keep an eye on him. He had a solid year for his second year, with obviously Tyler Lockett, Metcalf, more Tyler Lockett on the way out or on the way out of from his career. I think he has a solid chance to be number one in Seattle eventually. And like I said, he's coming off his first 1,000-yard season, so definitely high on him. That's just the hollow prism. I've been picking up a couple of those. Here's a Reggie Bush, just cool little absolute. This is numbered out of 100. Gunnar Henderson, always buying him. Second year cards if I can. This is just the Green Wave out of 99. Really love this splash, the lime green Damian Lillard out of 149. Wade Boggs Bowman's Best. This is out of 400. Jeter Franchise Best from Bowman's Best out of 1,000. Couple Mookies. This is just a refractor from this is the 2016, and I think this is the 2014. This is just the Prism. And this is the 2017, excuse me. Another Damian Lillard T- blue out of 85. And then another guy we're picking up a little bit heading into this offseason, we're keeping an eye on Jordan Addison. Obviously, he is overshadowed by possibly the best receiver in the league, Justin Jefferson, but definitely think he has a lot of potential coming off another solid year. And then probably the biggest pickup, Barry Bonds Bowman's Refractor from the 2005 set. I don't know who called me crazy, but I think this might be my favorite set out of Bowman's Chrome. I don't know what it is with this set. Maybe it's more nostalgic reasons, but just the border, the pictures, and the script, just so cool, so clean. But yeah, this is the refractor. Just love the shine on these. But all right, we'll go through the cards and let you know which ones we deem gradable and which ones that are not. Okay, so 18 cards, a small pickup this week. Out of those 18 cards, we had 11 that we deemed gradable, and 7, unfortunately, did not make the cut. So going through the first ones that are gradable, we have the Vince Carter. This was clean, no issues with that. Pleasantly surprised about that. You can see from a centering standpoint, met the standards. As we all know, the big talk around PSA right now is around that centering, especially on the back. That looks perfect, and no issues with corners, no whitening that I saw. The Njigba, everything looked great. No issues. I think if anything, it's a little bit thicker on the top than the bottom, but I don't think that warrants anything less than a 9. So we'll see about that. Back look good. Definitely have had issues with these optics with the light blue borders. The Skywalker, no issues here. If anything, again, a little bit centering, but again, nothing that cause for concern. The Jeter, this looks like a solid 9, potential 10. I'm happy about. You know, obviously with the die cuts, it's always a bit of an issue with that. But yeah, starting to look great. You can kind of tell. And then I think just the corner, like I thought these were white, but they're not. There's a part of the, you can see a little bit of whitening there. Maybe a little bit of whitening down below here. So I definitely think it's more of a 9, but we'll see. Definitely not trying to get that graded anytime soon regardless, but definitely we'll put into the gradable stack. The Henderson, clean. The Wade Boggs, clean, no issues there. Maybe 1 or 2 scratch marks, but other than that, this was solid. Corners all look great. The Bush, surprisingly, this was clean, especially for a darker card, but no issues with this that I deemed. The Lillard, like I said, love the shine on these splash, especially the lime green. No issues that I saw. Have that down as a 10. Both Mookies were clean. The shine on these are just absolutely gorgeous. And then the other Lillard, happily that these were. And you can see from a centering standpoint too. Look at that. The centering standpoint, the circles, the outer rims of these circles are perfectly lined up. So definitely get that graded. All right, as for the ones that are not, unfortunately, the Addison, a couple of these actually had this. There's like a roller mark, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one on camera. Definitely on the Parsons I'll be able to show. But centering was great. Everything else checked out, but there's a bit of a roller mark. So unfortunately, cannot get that. This is clear. You can see even through the sleeve. There's a print line going down the middle there. So unfortunately, cannot get that. Both of these, just again with these, the Star Wars ones are a little bit tricky with these dark backs. Both had, you know, lip problems, and when I say that, like it's just like little lifts on the corners or on the edges there. So unfortunately, those will not be getting sent to get graded. The Curtis Martin had, let me see if I can get that, had like 2 print lines going across the middle. And they're actually a bit thicker too. So we'll not be getting that. Here's the Parsons, and you can definitely get this one. Yeah, you see here, there's like a roller mark. So unfortunately, cannot get that graded. And then lastly, you got the Barry Bonds. Unfortunately, everything checked out on the front, clean as could be on the front. Centering looked perfect. You could make the case a little bit thicker on the bottom, but nothing that sparked any concerns. But of course, when you flip it over, it looks like someone was writing on a piece of paper over this card, because if I can get this on camera, I will. There is like lettering. You can see that, yeah. Someone was writing something on top of this, was pressing down pretty hard. So, unfortunately, that will not be getting sent to PSA. But still such a clean card. It's one of those, again, this Bowman set's one of my favorites. I might keep this as a PC. We'll see. Hard to let go of these, especially the Bonds. I think his cards are somewhat undervalued and potentially in the future could pick up once some of these, you know, anti-steroids writers get off the ballot there. But regardless, so pretty small order, like I said. I will say that we finally got 2 orders from PSA completed. They are currently on the move back to me. So we'll finally start having some PSA reveals. If you liked the video, as always, like and subscribe, and please leave some comments. Love interacting with you guys in the comment section. Till next time, peace.